don't know who I am. But that's okay, because we're not here for me. We're here for Sega Master System games.
Sega challenges you with the ultimate video game, the Sega Master System.
Hang on!
With more accurate control, more detailed graphics, more levels of play.
Awesome!
The Sega Master System comes with power-based 2 control pads, light phaser, and 2 great video games, Hang On and Safari Hunt.
Gotcha!
And with other games like Rambo, Outrun, and Choplifter, the excitement never stops. The Sega Master System. The challenge will always be there.
Hello and welcome to the Great Sega Master System North American Game Hunt. For this series, we are trying to chase down and find all of the North American release games for the Master System, and not just buy and collect them, but also play them and then let you know our thoughts and opinions. And play them, I mean, I really do play them. I'm not spending a few minutes here or there just popping it in and trying it out till my first life is done or I can't get past the first level or I have to hit continue. No, I'm giving them an earnest shot, spending several hours with them. Some of them I'm even going back to several times because they end up being so much fun. And I am having a blast discovering the Master System. Wow, it is fun. I hope you have been enjoying the series, and I hope you continue to watch on. So let's see, what 2 games do we have for this episode? For this episode, as you saw in the thumbnail, we're looking at Afterburner and then Global Defense. Let's go ahead and start with Afterburner. One we all know from the arcades. One we all fell in love with at the arcades. One we all rushed to whenever we saw that it was at our favorite arcade. And we were popping quarters left and right because this was a blast. Now as we see here, Afterburner on the Master System is a 4 mega cartridge. Look at that info right there. That's great. Afterburner, really great artwork right there. That's cool. That's good. Let's take a look at the back for a second. Open this up, show you the inside, and then we'll get to the description, and we'll look at some video and talk about it. Ever to have set the skies on fire, and hold up while we get this working. Afterburner. Sega's smash hit arcade comes to life on your Sega system. You're a Navy air captain. At your control is the most advanced fighting jet ever to set the skies on fire. You supply skill, reflexes, and guts. Your F-14 Thundercat, oh, interesting that they renamed it Thundercat, so keeping it Tomcat, can give you Mach 2 plus speeds, unlimited firepower, and a state-of-the-art battle computer which targets your enemies for destruction. Ooh, that's nice. Fire guided missiles, then blast away with your Vulcan cannon. Roll your F-14 left and right. Enemy missiles slide under your wings. Your afterburners roar as you dive for the wave tops. In this sky battle, you're outnumbered, but that's okay. When it comes to flying the unfriendly skies, you're the one they call the ace. Alright. Okay. Afterburner. Sega arcade hit. Let's get right into it and take a look, shall we?
Sega challenges you with Afterburner. A game so exciting you can imagine you're in for the fight of your life.
Game and Master System sold separately.
Afterburner gives you the real dogfight excitement of the arcade version.
Yeah!
Like barrel rolls, nosedives, supersonic speed, and radar lock-ons.
Your turn to burn. Let's take it home.
Afterburner. And developed and published both by Sega, released in March of 1988 for the Master System. Wow, what an arcade classic in every sense and meaning of the word and you know, the term. Sega was large and in charge of the arcade scene during this time. Games like Afterburner, you know, just showed us why. And then now we have it here for the Master System. And I gotta say, wow, what a great port and a great way to be able to experience this at home on your own TV, especially back in '88. It feels and plays really well. The controls are great, very responsive, and the scenery and the action are just quite fast-paced and very intense. Plus, you get 18 levels. Not that I could ever make it all 18 levels yet. You know, I can get through 4 or 5 of them if I'm lucky. But wow, this has been a great game and a great experience. Like I said, the speed is really brought to you just like how they did with Outrun, right? For all the stuff just coming at you. Your F-14 Thundercat, as we learn on the back of the box, not Tomcat, is a nice large sprite. Looks great. You're flying all over the place. It's just well done. Yeah, so it was always a dream of mine to be able to fly an F-14 Tomcat or Thundercat in the case here for Afterburner, and this is well worth it. Even all these years later, this is still very, very enjoyable. Yeah, there we go. Afterburner. I mean, this was a really good game. Great game in the arcade, great game here on the Master System. I had a blast playing it. This is one I do keep going back to. It's got that gameplay loop that is so much fun. Here's a little shot inside the instruction manual. Starting to really get used to and appreciate the white and blue color scheme. It was fun. Fun. Great game. Great game. Definitely add it to your collection if you do not have it. Let's head on to Global Defense. Here we are with Global Defense, the Mega cartridge. So, just a little bit smaller than Afterburner. Let's see, and show you a little bit of the back. Of course, you're going to see it a lot better in action in a moment here. And inside to show you, we've got the full mill. Everything here is looking good. Instructions are a bit beat up, but that's just right. That happens with everything over time. These guys are approaching they're approaching middle age. Alright, so before we roll into Global Defense, let's take a look, read what the back has for us, see if this gets us excited to play it or not. Global Defense. Earth is under attack. From secret bases hidden in the farthest reach of the galaxy, deadly missiles have been sent to destroy your home planet. Oh no. Earth needs a champion, someone with courage, the skill to operate a global defense satellite, someone who is brave enough to fight a space battle with almost impossible odds. Earth needs you to take on the enemy in the most meanest, toughest space battle ever. Wow, that's like the description for The Last Starfighter. This could be great. You've got the global defense satellite and a supercharged laser cannon. Through 10 waves of non-stop action, seek out and destroy the enemy missiles and satellites, zapping anything that gets in your way. Each wave is tougher, the risk greater. Nobody said it would be easy. Are you ready for global defense? Are you? Are you ready? Well, let's dive in and take a look right now. Global Defense, developed and published by Sega, and also released in March of 1988. This was quite a surprise to me. I did not expect much from this game, and my expectations were pretty low when I picked this up, mostly because it was pretty darn cheap. But then, once I started it, once I booted it up and started playing it, I was hooked. This has some great gameplay. This is a great game. In the arcade, it was known as SDI, as in Strategic Defense Initiative, but I didn't get to see it in my neck of the woods. Maybe you guys did. Either way, the Master System console port here is an actual lot of fun. The controls do take a moment to get used to, but once you do, you can really move your defense satellite all around as needed and shoot down all the bad guys and all the other missiles coming for the Earth. It's a good step forward and a really cool take on the missile command style of game. And what's also neat about this one is you get two different stages. Well, I mean, there's multiple stages, but you get two different versions of the stage. You get this side-scrolling stage, and then there's a static screen stage where it's more like missile command, and the missiles are coming down at you or coming across from space down to the Earth where you're trying to defend it. But this is really cool, very unique, and like I said, I was hooked. And if you haven't played it, I would definitely give it a shot. It is, like I said, fairly inexpensive and very much well worth adding to your Master System collection. Wow. Global Defense. I was not ready for this title. I was not ready for what this was going to surprise me with, what this game was going to be, how this was going to play out. I am a big fan, and this has got to be one of those underrated or unknown or gems, hidden gems of the Master System. Really fun. Once you figure out the controls, like I said, once you figure out those controls, it's great. I really had a blast. A lot of fun. I'm really very impressed by Global Defense. This is such a worthy add to the collection, and it is not very expensive at all. I mean, neither is Afterburner, because I believe when I was looking up the information on Afterburner, this one is, gosh, it was one of the best-selling games for Master System during when it was released in '88, and Global Defense just as good. It was, I can't say enough about it. Can't say enough good things about both these games this time. Off the charts. You need these for your Master System collection. I'm so glad I'm getting to play them now, and we'll get to continue to play them. This has been a great journey, and I know we're only a few videos in, but I'm having a blast. Now, as we get towards the end of the video here, we look to see what we're able to pick up and add to the collection. So, since the last video in here, I was only able to grab one game, but that's okay. I've found a few more that I believe I've ordered up and are on the way. And then this is we're going into a long weekend as well, so I should be able to hit up a couple local game shops and hopefully find another one. But what we're able to add is good old Choplifter. Alright, Mega Cartridge game again. Choplifter, oh my gosh. We've all played Choplifter in one variation or another. I know most of all my time on Choplifter was spent with the Commodore 64. So it's going to be fun when I do get to this one and we look at it. You know what? Maybe we'll do a helicopter special. Helicopter special. Maybe we'll just do a helicopter game, because I think we also just recently picked up, what was it, Thunderblade? Let's see, was that Thunderblade over here? Yeah, Thunderblade. So maybe the next one we do, I'll spend some good time with Thunderblade and Choplifter here, and we can see how those still feel and look. Well, I want to take this moment here at the end just to say thank you guys for watching. It really means a lot. I'm glad you're able to enjoy this with me as I continue down my path of discovery of the Master System, and the more and more I play of it, the more and more I fall in love with it. And I know I say it all the time now in all these videos, but this is a great system. I'm so glad I'm getting to experience it. And thank you for all the comments that have been coming in for these videos. You guys are full of a lot of information, and it's great to read that and to hopefully be able to file that into a little bit of knowledge that I have. And as always, game on.